Day 13. Today was dedicated to deepening the development of the second painting in my Dreamscape series. With the foundational layers in place, I turned my attention to adding complexity and detail to bring the piece to life. It was a day filled with creative exploration and technical refinement. I started the morning by reviewing the current state of the painting. The initial washes and textures had set a strong foundation, but I knew it was time to begin layering in the more intricate elements. I began by carefully selecting a palette of colors that would enhance the existing layers and contribute to the dreamlike quality of the piece. I focused on building up the details in the painting. Using fine brushes and a variety of techniques, I added layers of color and texture to different areas. I experimented with blending techniques to create smooth transitions and gradients that would enhance the ethereal quality of the painting. This involved working on both the highlights and shadows to add depth and dimension. One of the key elements I worked on today was adding focal points and intricate patterns. I used a combination of glazes and opaque layers to create areas of interest and draw the viewer's eye through the composition. This included adding fine lines, delicate patterns, and subtle variations in color that contribute to the surreal and dreamlike atmosphere of the painting. In the afternoon, I took a break to step back and assess the overall composition. It was important to ensure that the new details were harmonizing with the existing layers and contributing to the overall vision of the Dreamscape series. I made some adjustments to balance the composition and ensure that the painting had a cohesive and engaging flow. I also spent time experimenting with some new techniques to add unique textures and effects. I used a combination of palette knives and unconventional tools to create interesting surface patterns and textures. These elements added a sense of depth and tactile quality to the painting, enhancing its dreamlike quality. As the day progressed, I felt a growing sense of excitement about how the painting was evolving. The intricate details and textures were coming together beautifully, and the piece was beginning to take on a captivating and otherworldly quality. I was particularly pleased with how the new techniques and details were enhancing the overall composition and adding to the Dreamscape theme. In the evening, I took some time to reflect on the progress made and plan the next steps. The painting was shaping up well, and I felt confident in the direction it was taking. Tomorrow, I plan to continue refining the details and adding any final touches needed to complete this stage of the painting. Reflecting on today's work, I am grateful for the opportunity to explore and experiment with new techniques and ideas. The creative process is both challenging and rewarding, and I am excited to see how the second painting in the Dreamscape series will continue to develop. Each step brings me closer to realizing the vision for the series, and I look forward to the continued journey of artistic discovery.